What's good, friendly man? This is your boy Ma.
And Sade, and we're back at it again with another video.
Oh man, I'm tripping, man. Look, man, when somebody not here, the grind do not stop, man. We're on the road to 100K. We getting closer and closer to that milestone, man. Listen, one milestone complete, a whole lot of milestones to go, man. Today, y'all, we're finna react to
all the enemies of NBA YoungBoy 2015 through 2022. Oh Lord.
Y'all asked for this. I know a few of them. I mean, I know Fredo, I know Dirk, I know JD Youngin, I know Kim Gates at one point. I don't know. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of enemies he had. But let's see.
In this video, we will talk about the enemies of the rapper NBA YoungBoy. We will tell you all about some of the terrible conflicts of this truly crazy rapper. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and here we go.
He was such a...
The beef with Scotty Kane happened when NBA was just starting to become famous all over the world. Initially, the guys were friends and worked together on music.
All my niggas telling me I need to chill. My mama says stay out the street, she proud, don't get killed.
However, later they had a fight. It is claimed that Scotty and YoungBoy's beef resulted from the former sneak dissecting the latter in his album. Because of this, the guys started making diss tracks on each other.
Toe with them hand-me-down chains. Man, bro, that's bringing back memory. It's like 2016, man. God, bring back memory.
The guys had a fight at the studio where later Scotty Kane told his side about what happened that night and why they had disagreements.
To the studio, he begged me to do the first verse. I did not want to do it. I thought about it. I'm like, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this little nigga a chance. I did the verse a bit.
Well, if you ain't want to do it, why you do it then? Somebody ain't want to do it.
He made me do the verse, but I really ain't want to do it.
Yeah, I really ain't want to do the verse. Like, okay.
Dude, you not with my label, nigga, so fuck.
Niggas under the sky, living under the board. I hate these niggas, they wasn't made for it. Lord, please don't mistake me, play gon' die, cause I ain't going. In this life that I'm living, I'm proud.
I'll make it through the night.
As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, like...
Later, another enemy of YoungBoy, Pablo El Chapo, said that NBA cried in front of Scotty.
Then when the nigga brought up the gun, we could do it with the gun. Niggas pulled 3 guns, my face, you was crying. Big boy, Chapo saved you, nigga. Keep my name out your mouth, ass boy. It's for YoungBoy.
No one near slapped me. I look like, boy, I was gonna kill you, man. I was gonna kill you, man. Yeah, I was gonna kill you, man. If you would've slapped me, I was gonna kill you, man.
After, Scotty got his chain taken, after which NBA began to mock him.
Why did they do that though? Why answer the phone? Why would you answer the phone of your op? Who does that?
No. And then I would just hung up, bro. You all screaming at me. I don't even know what y'all saying.
Exactly.
Boy, I dare nigga to take anything on my nigga.
After a while, they reconciled. At one
G-Money was so hard, bro.
He was.
time, G-Money was a mentor for YoungBoy, but the latter decided to leave his gang name TBG and created his own NBA brand.
We know this one.
After he left, the relationship between the two only got more tense. Then in 2016, YoungBoy's homie Boozilla was killed, who had some beef with members of the TBG gang. Of course, never broke again, wants revenge, and with his gang find the people who were responsible for the murder of Boozilla. The shooting occurred on the 2000 block of Kentucky Street. One person in their car was injured during the shooting but survived. The court issued a verdict, 10 years of probation and 3 years of active probation. And when he got out of prison, the conflict began to gain momentum.
I just guarantee you, cause you daddy must be a bitch. You hear me? You just plain pussy. What type of nigga comment on another nigga page? Why you comment on another nigga life? Ass nigga.
And on top of all this, there's G-Money who says,
Really, he mad about his sister too though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had fucked a long time ago.
I'm saying like, what you got something against me? Ass nigga, say that damn man. Don't be on Instagram that shit, nigga. We in 2 different states. I don't like you. I'm gonna keep on that. I don't like you.
Looking for your cousin, he wanted to kill you. I put a
Literally 10 days later, he was killed after leaving the studio. The main suspect in the murder is NBA Lil Pop. He denies any involvement in G-Money's death, although he said that if someone from the gang had to shoot him, it would have been himself, as the investigation...
What?
Hell, I don't know. Cause why the hell would you say some? Why would you say something like
What?
that?
It don't make sense.
I didn't kill him, but if anybody from our gang had to kill him,
It would have been me.
it would have been me.
I
Okay.
guess. Listen,
Okay.
we're not laughing at the fact. We laughing at the fact like, bro, it don't make sense.
Yeah, we not laughing at like the situation. We laughing at the fact of like, bro, why would you say that? Like, that's literally like committing a crime. Confessing to a crime. You may as well have been confessing.
Like,
That's like
robbing
me
the bank.
saying. That's like me saying, oh yeah, I didn't kill such and such. But if somebody from my little circle had to do it, it would have been me.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, I didn't rob the bank, but if I was really down bad like that, I would rob that bank.
Like what, bro?
Progressed, police discovered that his phone records didn't match his alibi and that he was in Baton Rouge the night of the murder. Before that discovery, he said that he had fled the city as he tried to protect his family. If convicted of the offense, NBA Lil Pop faces life in prison.
God.
After all this, YoungBoy releases the track Poor One, which he dedicated to his former friend.
Matter of fact, nigga, I used to call you my big brother. Yeah, you did some foul shit and had sex with my sister.
After a while, YoungBoy's homie, 29-year-old Desmond Hardnett, better known as Dump, was killed. He died in a car sitting with a girl who was also shot, but who managed to survive. But this is not the end of the story. Fredo Bang suddenly appears, who was in prison during their beef.
You ever think that bang fuck you beam up in his face just like Rudolph, that's a red nose. I keep some...
Next, YoungBoy's mother goes live, where she said that Fredo and his son...
Bro, look at Sharonda.
They look just alike, man.
She not funny, but like just the way she be, cause I can already hear her voice in my head, like the way she be talking. Oh my god.
Sidekick Boulevard Quick can both go to hell, with the latter saying that the woman should not get involved. After these words, he is also killed. In March 2019, an attempt was made on YoungBoy. He and his crew were shot at when they retaliated, firing their own rounds and fatally striking a man that was leaving work, grazing a 5-year-old bystander and hitting the rapper's girlfriend. It was revealed that after being detained by the cops, nobody on NBA YoungBoy's team will be charged in relation to the shooting, since they fired back in self-defense. In August 2020, NBA announced that he would be releasing an album on September 11th.
It's been 2 years already? God.
Fredo wrote, "Guess me and my son dropping together."
You a bum, you bitch. Nigga, go get all 3 of your brothers up with your scary ass. You a big running from me. I ain't in no competition with you. Stop writing me. You a hoe. Nigga, you ain't no killer. You won't be like me. You write me all day. You a... Damn, I got double back. Hey, I go... Hey, bitch, you ain't gonna try to double back and fuck. I go... You gonna try to fuck. You a pure bitch.
Man, somebody go help little brother out, bro. He angry, dog. He angry. Talking about dead partners and shit. It ain't like I'm on this bitch talking about fat boy and that extra large coffin he got. You hear me? Or Professor X gotta push his half dead ass around. I'm not on my dad.
Bro said Professor X. Yo, bro. They are some two disrespectful people, bro.
They really are.
They are super disrespectful.
I said I would say more else. You drop it, it's how much drop.
Later, Fredo said that everything was okay and he wished him good luck, but the peace pact did not last for long. When YoungBoy released Bring the Hook, he addressed these lines to Fredo.
In Miami, and he hiding from his murder gang.
The reaction from Fredo was instant. He told YoungBoy to be careful and worry about himself.
On his flexing nigga. He didn't say that. He said you safe ass. He didn't say that. All he said was say, but they added extra stuff out, bro. Come on, bro.
He from Tennessee, I had to stop. She be with this shit, she told me where he be.
Next in line is King Von, because of which in the future,
I never really understood this one. I understood it.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Did they really have beef? Like, was it
or was
really
it like an accident?
beef, or was it like?
It wasn't.
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna tell us. I don't know.
YoungBoy will have beef with everyone you can only imagine. In 2018, King Von goes live and discusses his music.
This.
Talking about on this song,
He was like a joke though. It wasn't that serious.
You talking crazy on this one.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
on his ass now. On his ass.
YoungBoy probably knew about Vaughn's statements, but he didn't say anything. Nothing happened for the next
I
2
always said
years.
it seemed like a joke though. It didn't really seem like it was. You listening to his music.
Yeah.
Until rumors surfaced that King
A lot
Von
of
was
people said
dating
they felt
YoungBoy's
like it was a
ex-girlfriend.
joke.
You know, like how some people do that to like make a friend.
Yeah, like they trying to make a friend, but they don't really know how to do it without being awkward. Like they put themselves, they said something, and the person and like other people took it the wrong way, but they didn't really mean it that way. Like they meant it in a joking way. Yeah, I
like
get
you know
what
how
you're
they
saying.
like bro, you really ain't like that for real, bro.
Yeah, like just trying to spark a conversation with somebody or
like
something
for
like
him to
that.
respond with laughing, like bro, stop playing with me.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
cool from then, but he took it the wrong way, I guess. I don't know.
Whose name is Janya. King Von himself denied the
Jania?
rumors and said that they were just making music
Jania.
together. But no one from YoungBoy's crew believed that, including Quando Rondo, who began to talk shit to Von on social
That was
media.
friend, though.
Well, as you know, Quando Rondo was one of the 5 suspects in the murder of King Von, since they had a conflict on that ill-fated day.
Nigga, not a rapper.
Chopper hit him and he turned it to
He was actually on good terms with 21 Savage, and they supported each other at the beginning of their creative journeys.
club with the gang. You could catch us turning up for days. So you know he flexing with them bands.
In 2021, 21 Savage visited the DJ Academics podcast, in which he said why no one wants to record with NBA.
Quando, and a lot of niggas fuck with Dirk. So a lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck YoungBoy shit because they fuck with Dirk.
Then DJ Academics talked to NBA, who was asked if he listened to 21 Savage.
No.
The day after this blunt answer, YoungBoy broke into the Savage's clubhouse.
We stepping on anything coming down here.
In the same year, the rapper releases the song I Hate YoungBoy, where many fans came to the conclusion that these lines were addressed to 21 Savage because of his words about no one wanting to fuck with him because of his disrespect for Lil Durk. Well, since we're already talking about Lil Durk, let's discuss this beef. They were friends at one time.
The crazy part, I remember live.
But last year, netizens stated that Durk may have taken a jab at YoungBoy Never Broke Again in his verse Still Runnin' with Lil Baby, also featuring Meek Mill. The line,
The moment he ran, he knew he ain't ducking his ass out of luck. We do it for fun.
was for the late rapper FBG Duck. In August of 2020, FBG Duck was shot and killed in broad daylight in the Windy City's Gold Coast neighborhood while reportedly shopping on Michigan Avenue. Duck was struck by gunfire after several individuals hopped out of cars and began
The
shooting
crazy thing is, a lot of people said that he could have survived it, but the ambulance would not help him. They were just watching him bleed.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I was hearing that too.
at the people on the sidewalk in the high-end shopping area. Prior to Duck's passing, he had issues with the late King Von, close friend of Durk, who was also signed to Durkio's Only the Family record label. However, in September of 2020, a month after Duck was killed, Von claimed that they had mended fences. And in a couple of lines, he says this about Quando Rondo.
Better be bulletproof, little nigga. You know we gon' shoot at them stop.
Durk could be referring to the interview Quando recently did with the radio personality Angela Yee while riding around in a Rolls Royce. During this conversation, he spoke about the night King Von was killed. The reason behind the alleged beef of Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy might have been something to do with their close circle. Most likely it's because of King Von's death.
There's no might in it, bro.
I don't know.
They really didn't have no animosity towards each other, but him, Quando Rondo, and Von. That's the only reason why they really beefing with each other.
Quando Rondo was one of the main participants of that fateful day. Everything escalated even further after YB's song Bring the Hook, where these lines are dedicated to King Von. Lil Durk responded on Instagram by writing, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it, you still a bitch." Well, Durk also needs to respond somehow, not only with Instagram posts. So in February, he releases the song Aha, where he mentioned his opponent, who was once his friend.
Here is this. February. He wishes.
Several times.
Feel some type of way, you better slide and get revenge. He say therapy ain't helping, he been killing for clips.
In this song, Lil Durk made some interesting points. First of all, as we already know, King Von was in a relationship with YB's ex-girlfriend, whose name is Jania, who has a child with
Jania,
YoungBoy.
man.
Lil Durk came to YB's block, but no one came out. And of course, he threatens his opponent that it's better not to mess with him. On the same day, the hero of today's video drops the song I Hate YoungBoy. YoungBoy's most likely dissing Lil Durk's dad, Big Durk, who was released from jail on February 12, 2019. Big Durk was serving a 2-life sentence without the possibility of parole.
Yeah.
He also said that his baby mama is richer than his whole gang. And of course, he once again mentioned the late King Von.
Get on the internet just to prove a point that this and on the internet we living it to the.
Since 2019, NLE Choppa has been angry at fans for comparing him to YoungBoy. One Instagram user wrote that he wants to be like YB, which of course angered the rapper. When YoungBoy was jailed, NLE Choppa wrote a song to support him.
I hit on with 2, sent them straight to the doctor. Some of these niggas, they calling me.
Which was a great song. I like that. I liked that song.
Then he said at the end of 2019 that he did not talk to him and could not find an answer to the question why. Later, he has another altercation with an NBA fan, this time a physical one. Then NLE Choppa was asked about the beef between YoungBoy and Lil Durk.
Nobody's right or nobody's wrong, in my opinion. Like, and when you speak on certain situations that you really don't have nothing to do with, or you...
NBA releases the song Know Like I Know, where he made a reference to this interview.
Can't lie, guys. This is a good day song. Can I deny it?
In addition to all this, he mentions NLE Choppa's mother, whose name is Angela Potts. She's also her son's manager, so I guess you can understand what he's talking about, that if her son is dead, her business will plummet. Then at DJ Academics, he once again spoke about this conflict.
Bro, I'm gonna be right here honest. There's one thing about me. I'm never no hater. Is that he kept shit blunt. Nobody ever said he wasn't, cause he was. That used to be all I used to bump.
I be on the run, I'm down, so I can't speak about.
Never understood this.
They don't have no real. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's
a lot of
associates.
these people do not be having no. A lot of these situations are not real beefs. It is picking sides.
And
It's
we
just
affiliated
sides.
with.
It's just sides. That's at the end of the day. That's what all this 2021, 2022 beef, bro. It's just done came down to picking sides. That's all it is. It's about picking sides.
And
it ain't no real beef.
Well, what happened to the people like it used to be like that they beef is that don't have nothing to
Do
do
with
it,
me,
like,
bro.
whatever they got going on.
Because people be so they pride be too big, or like they want their street cred to look a certain type of way, or they feel like, okay, well, if I we done said it before I done said it before in videos. If they collab with him, that's gonna knock a lot of collabs out for them. And some niggas just not real enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna miss out on that money. Forget like me missing out on that money because I'm not picking no side.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really just come down to pride. But to me, I would respect a person more if they just chose to stay in the middle than you picking a side. That's just me. I feel like me, if I was in the streets, I would have more respect for you staying in the middle, not saying nothing about nobody, not speaking on the situation, rather than you trying to be on the side, and when you hop on a song with somebody and they dissing me, you dissing me too.
Yeah.
But I don't know though. I don't know.
The good old DJ Academics told the story about NBA refusing to collab with Lil Baby for no apparent reason. In March of 2021, YB told Academics, I can't feature with him. At the time, their beef was pretty shady, but then as Lil Baby and Lil Durk released a joint album, everything fell into place.
So it really wasn't nothing but, like, I can't. Oh! No cap.
Oh, okay.
Because somebody recently just said, I could say, oh, no. Like, Academic posted this, because No Cap said something on Twitter. Somebody said, do a song with Lil Baby. He said, no. So it must, YoungBoy one of the ones, like, think about the Uzi and Rich the Kid.
Yeah.
Do a song with Uzi. I can't do that. My brother got a problem.
Yeah.
YB also said that he doesn't listen to Lil Baby's music, and not long after the same song I Hate YoungBoy, he said,
Also,
the first hints to their differences could be seen during the imprisonment of Kodak Black. Kodak Black and YoungBoy Never Broke Again stepped into a feud in 2020 after the Florida native accused the 38 Baby 2 star of cooperating with the feds during his girlfriend Yaya Mayweather's arrest. Later, Gucci wrote on Instagram, "Freedom to Kodak and fuck the rat." It is quite possible that this was addressed towards a YoungBoy, since Kodak accused YB of working with the feds. This was the same problem that he had with Lil Baby. A few weeks later, Gucci Mane puts out publicity stunts.
It's me for publicity, nigga. It's you in the streets or in the street, nigga. It's you my fan or my enemy, nigga.
And in the track Make No Sense, YB said that he felt like Gucci in 2006.
Like on Gucci Mane in 2006.
Which the legendary rapper recalls.
I thought you felt like Gucci Mane in 2006.
that was funny.
I knew you tripping. You could have been superstar. Happy now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we were
As
They don't have a real beef either. Kodak and YoungBoy, they just have a love-hate relationship with each other.
Yeah.
They ask academic, you listen to Kodak? Yeah, I listen to Yeah, you listen to YoungBoy? Yeah.
I feel like sometimes
They too much alike.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes situations just don't need to be talked about. Like
Yeah.
stuff just, cause if you think about it, the stuff be dying down, but then it always sparked from somebody doing an interview. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. Every single time a situation die down, somebody from some side go do an interview and they make the other person feel some type of way, and then that's when it gets sparked back up. Think about it. The beef always not like die down completely, but you know, like we don't hear about it. And then boom, somebody choose to go do an interview and it's like, oh nah man, you trying to play me like I'm pussy, so I gotta say something now.
As mentioned earlier, the beef started because Kodak accused YoungBoy of snitching during Yaya Mayweather's arrest. Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Iyanna, has been arrested for felony aggravated assault after allegedly stabbing NBA YoungBoy's baby mama. NBA didn't take too kindly to Kodak's words.
Academics to poke about me. Niggas hoes. I ain't never paid attention to a nigga. Especially from no motherfucking cell, nigga.
Spoke on me from jail. Why the fuck even watch me? You supposed to be a gangster though, but you watching me from jail.
Yeah, in the
Man, bro. This nigga gonna say I cooperated with the police.
In response, Kodak said that NBA wants to be like him. He makes a post in which YB copies his hand symbols, sound, flow, and dance moves. In response, NBA posts Kodak dancing with his ass out. And calls himself the winner of their beef. Later, their conflict subsided, and when YoungBoy was put in prison, he expressed words of support.
Free that boy. I miss that boy. I can't even lie about that one. I can't even lie about that one, you heard?
They both weird towards
You know
each
how
other.
some people like want people presence?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why they don't be I feel like they be like beefing with each other, but they don't want each other to go to jail because it's just like the presence thing, like the thought of knowing like, okay, they not in jail. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it used to be like, bro, Kodak go to jail, YoungBoy to jail.
Yeah,
YoungBoy to jail,
yeah.
like, now that they both out, it just seems like it's not working.
Yeah.
But I think he did say something like he do listen to Kodak, and he was like, I mess with him, but we just not on them terms no more. I guess, man. I don't know, man. YoungBoy's a crazy individual. They are crazy, in my opinion.
Yes.
But other than that, man, y'all already know what to do, man. Please
like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to all three channels.
follow me and Shot at both on Instagram, man. Other than that, we out of here.